Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gohar Ejaz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency the Governor of Sindh, Mr. Bashir Jan Muhammad, the Chancellor of Institute of Business Management, former Prime Minister of Pakistan Anwarul Haq Kakar Sahab, Jahangir Siddiqui Sahab, Vice Chancellors, President, distinguished guests, proud parents, and the class of 24. Today you are completing first phase of your life. I'll just give you some numbers to understand how lucky you are to be here today. 68% of the affluent class children go to primary school, and 34% of non-privileged people send their children to primary school. Out of 68% affluent, 34% come out from secondary schools, and out of 34% non-privileged, only 6% come out of secondary schools in Pakistan. The seats which you are sitting in today as graduates, you are probably less than 1%. You are less than 1% who come out as the top graduates from the top universities of the country. There are only 3 names today in business schools, and you are graduating from one of them. I would always rate IBA alums, and today I'm saying you're coming from the 3rd business school of this country. So, first of all, congratulations that you are entering your life after completing this degree from this august institution. And I must thank these parents for putting this effort to making your children cross this major step in their lives. Now, world is open to you, but let's start with Pakistan first. Pakistan is a country which is today a $1,500 GDP country. We are the 5th largest population in the world and probably 100th biggest economy of the world. 5th largest population and 100th largest economy. So in my view, you have a potential opportunity of 20x in Pakistan. That is how I believe. If somebody graduating out of India today would be coming out from the top 3 populous countries of the world with the top 10 economies of the world. So their success ratios I would rate as 2x as a businessman. I am rating your success ratios going out as 20x today. The opportunities which are there for you in Pakistan, you'll be surprised. Being a 250 million populous country, our total exports are $30 billion. Our total export comprises of only 3 basic segments: textiles, manufacturing other than textiles, and agriculture. Out of $30 billion, textile is $17 billion. Other manufactured goods out of Pakistan are 5, and agriculture and its products is 8. So we have 3 groups: 17, 5 and 8. For a country like Pakistan to have exports of $30 billion with 250 million Pakistanis. Services exports are less than $6 billion this year. That has also grown by 300%. We are a country, I believe, who has immense potential to grow. We are a country with a GDP growth of 2.5%. But what we require today is you. I would like to acknowledge something here today. Yasmin said that she was feeling ancient today when she was here, probably from a class of 97. I am probably super ancient because I graduated in 1986. But I have something to share with you that after 38 years of career, last year I retired from all business operations. And I said I want to contribute to my country. I was given the opportunity to serve in the federal cabinet and the caretakers set up under Honorable Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Anwar Kakar. And I'll just share a number with you. The last year when I took over, this exports which I was sharing is 30.5. Last year it was 27.3. In 2023. I was awarded Sitara Imtiaz in 2013 because we had touched exports of $25 billion in 2013. If we would have only achieved 10% year-on-year growth, only 10%, we would have been at $60 billion in 2023. We were at 27.5, 10% higher than 2013. This is what we did. As a country, this is what we did as professionals. Who is responsible for Pakistan not growing? Who's responsible for Pakistan at $1,500? We always say it's the government. We always say it is the failure of the government. No. It is the failure of us, 1%. And tomorrow it's going to be you. Because I'm saying when I came out in 1986, we used to see Chinese president and Chinese nation on cycles. We used to meet our fellow friends graduating at the same time in India. We used to see them and look at them because we were far superior than India. Back in 86, 87, even till 90s. What happened? I would say our generation did not deliver. I would say there was no planning. I would say we failed. I'm not going to say the government failed. There might be centers of excellence, islands of excellence who would have done well. I would simply say my generation failed. Because in last 38 years, we were there commanding as captains. And today, the Pakistan we are giving you today, fifth largest population and 100 or below largest economy. So the matter is now with you to take this Pakistan forward. And Pakistan will only go forward when you will commit yourself to Pakistan. Not when Saudi Arabia will commit, not when UAE will commit, not when Qatar will commit, when you will commit yourself to Pakistan. This Pakistan is us. Pakistan is about us. And Pakistan will be about us. And this is why we formed Economic Policy and Business Development Think Tank, because we believed when I completed the government, my only goal was we must grow by 10%, no matter what. My honorable former Prime Minister used to say that how would you grow with 16 cents energy. You come from textiles. The regional energy is 9 cents. How would your people compete? I said, we will. And we were able to open doors in agriculture. All the growth which last year came, $3 billion, all came from agriculture. Agriculture was only $5 billion. So the base was so low that I remained at 17 textile, 5 other manufacturing. I increased the agriculture from 5 to 8. And you know by what? Only opening 3 doors. China, GCC and Africa. I think I traveled more than 300 hours in 7 months. But I believed at my cost, not at the government cost. Because I believed we need to market Pakistan. You have to believe that when you go out in the world, you have to market Pakistan. You will not be the ambassadors anymore of your families. You have to consider yourselves as the ambassadors of Pakistan. That is only when Pakistan will grow. Pakistan will grow because of you. Pakistan will. And this 250 million nation, you are less than 1% who come out as graduates from these universities, and from 3 top colleges, there are less than 2,000 who come out every year. So imagine what is the decimal percentage point you are and what is the kind of responsibility you have. There is a school of technology in India, ITT, which is also supported by businessmen and top people. Today, I believe 80% of the top corporates of the world, 80% are headed by graduates coming out of those institutes in the large economies of the world. And I'm very sorry to say, I can't even name one. I can't even name one as a CEO of Global 500 today. We stopped believing. We stopped looking outwards. If you believe and if you will look inward, I can assure you, Pakistan has a great future. I am looking at you to take this economy from $350 billion to $1 trillion in next 10 years. Please commit that you would contribute to take this country forward, in your lifetimes, to be the 5th largest economy. I might not be there to see, but please commit to yourselves. You will work to take this country to its place where it belongs. And the place is, if we are the 5th populous country, we need to be the 5th largest country. I read a verse from Quran in 2016 which changed my life. I will read it to you, and I will request the President and the Chancellor also to please incorporate, if not there, tafsir of Quran in your classes to be read by you. Because I didn't read till very late in my life. And I read one verse, and I'll read it to you because that changed my life. And you will understand it, that will change your life also. The verse is, وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ, और ज़कात दो, وَقَرْضُ अल्लाह, और कर्ज दो अल्लाह को, कर्ज़न हसना, अच्छी तरह मगर कर्ज देना. मैंने ये आयत पढ़ी, मुझे समझ ना आई कि ज़कात इज़ फ़र्ज़. तो ज़कात फ़र्ज़ है, तो ये अल्लाह को कर्ज़ कैसे हो गया? तो क्या मैं अगर अच्छी तरह ज़कात दूंगा तो क्या ये अल्लाह को कर्ज़ हो जाएगा? मुझे समझ ना आया. मैं मुफ्ती के पास गया. मुफ्ती साहब ने मुझे कहा कि आपका योर क्वेश्चन इज़ राइट. ज़कात तो फ़र्ज़ है, बट ज़कात के बाद آپ کچھ بھی اللہ کی رضا کے لیے خرچو گے، کچھ بھی اللہ کی رضا کے لیے خرچو گے اور اچھی طرح، تو یہ اللہ کو قرض دے رہے ہو. تو اللہ تعالیٰ اپنے لوگوں سے اتنا پیار کرتے ہیں کہ وہ کہتے ہیں کہ جو لوگ دعا کر رہے ہیں اللہ سے، ان کے لیے راستہ اللہ دنیا میں ڈھونڈتا ہے. اور اگر آپ اپنی زکوٰۃ کے علاوہ جو خرچ کرتے ہیں اللہ کی رضا اور اللہ کی خوشی کے لیے، وہ جو خرچ ہے وہ آپ اللہ کو قرض دے رہے ہیں، کیونکہ وہ دعا اللہ سے کر رہے ہیں مگر اچھی طرح. That changed my life, and I committed that I will give 50% of my income over and above zakat every year, صرف اللہ کی رضا کے لیے. And that changed my life. And I'm telling you, the more I spend, it grows. And it's not only money. It's not only money. Whatever you can do, be it services in your lives, be it supporting your fellow friends, be it supporting other students. You're starting your life. I started with 10%. I moved now to 50%. And I'm saying, اللہ تعالیٰ اگر راضی ہو جائیں ہمارے ملک سے بھی، تو ہمارے ملک کو کوئی روک نہیں سکتا، بیکاز آپ کسی سے کم نہیں ہیں. آئی ایم پراؤڈ آف یو، آئی ایم پراؤڈ آف پاکستان، اینڈ آئی ایم اے پراؤڈ پاکستانی. پاکستان زندہ باد.